Welcome to the channel, David, where we dissect the invisible threads of technology that quietly reshape our minds and our souls. Do you remember the texture of a world before the screens took over, when silence was actually silent and truly empty? We are traveling back to understand what we have lost in our rush to connect with everyone, everywhere, all at once. There was a specific psychological comfort in not knowing everything about everyone, a peace that we have unknowingly traded for information. Today we explore the death of mystery, the observer effect, digital loneliness, and how to reclaim your right to be a ghost. We stand together in physical spaces, yet our minds are scattered across servers and data centers, miles away from reality. Privacy used to be the default setting of human existence, but now it has become a luxury that few can afford. Let us begin by examining the first casualty of this digital revolution, which is the profound loss of mystery and curiosity. In the past, meeting someone was like reading a book page by page, slowly uncovering their story over months and years. You had to earn their trust to learn their secrets, creating a bond that was built on patience and genuine discovery. Today, we read the summary on the back cover instantly, stripping away the magic of gradual discovery and human connection. We walk into first dates already knowing their vacation spots, their political views, and what they ate for breakfast yesterday morning. This abundance of data creates a false sense of intimacy, making us feel we know someone without ever truly meeting them. Mystery is the fuel of romance and friendship, and by knowing everything immediately, we extinguish the flame before it sparks. We have replaced the soulful journey of getting to know a human being with the efficient process of data consumption. Without the unknown, there is no curiosity. Without curiosity, our relationships become flat, predictable, and ultimately, deeply boring. This leads us to the observer effect, where the presence of a camera changes the nature of our behavior entirely. We are no longer living our lives. We are performing them for an invisible audience that we hope is watching us. The moment is no longer about how it feels in your soul, but about how it will look on your feed. We have become the directors, actors, and editors of our own reality show, constantly curating scenes instead of experiencing them. This constant documentation creates a barrier between us and the world, a glass wall that filters out genuine raw emotion. The memory becomes the video file stored in the cloud, rather than the sensory experience stored in your neural pathways. So we are stealing moments from our present selves to feed the future nostalgia of strangers who do not truly care. Life has become a set design, where the messiness of reality is pushed out of frame to maintain a perfect illusion. When you act for the algorithm, you lose your authenticity, becoming a caricature of the person you were meant to be. We prioritize the aesthetic of the disaster over the reality of the solution, turning life into a series of photo opportunities. If you climb a mountain and do not post a picture, did you really climb it? The modern mind whispers, no. This brings us to the paradox of digital loneliness, where we are hyper-connected, yet feeling more isolated than ever before. Social media feeds us empty social calories, giving us the dopamine of connection without the oxytocin of true human bonding. We are starving for intimacy while gorging ourselves on attention, leaving our spirits malnourished in a crowded digital room. A comment is not a conversation, and a like is not a hug. Our bodies know the difference, even if our minds forget. We have traded the messy, awkward, beautiful complexity of real-time interaction for the safe, edited distance of textual communication. We are terrified of the pause in conversation, so we retreat to our screens where we can control the timing perfectly. The more time we spend managing our digital social lives, the less capacity we have for the demands of real relationships. Digital loneliness is the silent epidemic of our time, a solitude that screams loudly behind the quiet glow of our screens. We are physically static but mentally exhausted, traveling thousands of miles online without moving a single inch in reality. And from this loneliness springs the comparison machine, the most toxic engine ever built by the hands of human engineering. And social media forces us to compare our behind-the-scenes footage with everyone else's carefully curated and edited highlight reels. We wake up and immediately ingest the successes, vacations, and beauty of a billion people before we even brush our teeth. This constant comparison breeds a low-level anxiety that hums in the background of our minds, telling us we are not enough. We quantify our self-worth through metrics that are designed to be addictive, not accurate reflections of our value as humans. We forget that the perfect photo does not show the argument that happened 5 minutes before, or the sadness felt after. Envy becomes our morning coffee, and inadequacy becomes our bedtime story, a cycle that repeats with every scroll of the thumb. The comparison machine does not inspire us to be better. It paralyzes us with the fear that we are falling behind. We are running a race that has no finish line against opponents who are not even real, just for a prize that doesn't exist. So what is the solution? It is time to reclaim the right to be a ghost in a machine that demands visibility. To be a ghost is not to die, but to live fully without the need to broadcast your existence to the world. Cultivate a secret garden in your life, experiences and thoughts that belong only to you and the people physically present. Embrace the boredom. Let your mind wander without a destination. That is where creativity and true self-reflection are actually born. There is a rebellious power in doing something beautiful and telling absolutely no one about it. Keep it for yourself. Stop performing. Stop curating. Start feeling the texture of reality again, the rough edges that make life actually worth living. When you step back from the algorithm, you regain your mystery, your privacy, and your dignity as a sovereign human being. Allow yourself to be messy and undefined. You are not a brand to be managed. You are a soul to be explored. The most profound moments of your life will not fit in a square frame. They are too big, too deep, too real. Escape the prison of comparison. Walk out of the courtroom of public opinion. Go where the signal cannot reach you. Reclaim your attention. It is the most valuable currency you possess, and it has been stolen from you for too long. The world is waiting for you to come back. Not your avatar, not your profile, but you, the real, breathing you. Build relationships that leave no digital footprint. Have conversations that are never recorded. Live a life that no one watches. Let the screen go dark so that your internal world can finally light up again. Be a ghost. Be free. There is peace in being temporary. There is freedom in being unobserved. Embrace the fleeting nature of this beautiful existence. You do not need to prove to anyone that you are happy. You just need to be happy. That is enough. Return to the slow communication, the thoughtful pause, the anticipation. So the mystery, the things that make us human are waiting there. Disconnect to reconnect. It is a simple phrase, but it is the hardest and most important task of our generation. Time is not a feed to be scrolled. It is a river to be swum in. Do not watch it pass. Find your solitude. Protect it fiercely. In a world of noise, your silence is your most powerful weapon of resistance. Let us go back to the time before, not in history, but in spirit. Let us reclaim the mystery of living. The story of your life is yours to write, and you do not owe the internet a single page of it. Look at the horizon, not the screen. Feel the wind, not the vibration. Be present, be real, be a ghost. We hope this journey has sparked a desire in you to turn off, tune out, and drop into the real world. There is a whole universe existing right outside your peripheral vision, waiting for you to look up and notice it. To root yourself in the physical world. Let your branches grow in silence. Let your leaves rustle only for the wind. The show is over. The audience has left. You can stop performing now. You can just be yourself. Finally free. Take a moment after this video ends to sit in silence. Do not click the next video. Just sit there. If you found value in this exploration of our modern psyche, consider subscribing to join us for the next chapter. Thank you for watching, David. Reclaim your mystery, embrace the silence, and remember to live a life that no one watches.